everyone, welcome back to my Beach Angel Tarot shop, and welcome to my new subscribers. And I want to thank everyone for subscribing and liking and sharing my videos. Always feel free to share and share my videos if you feel guided to do so. My first video coming back. I've been away for a while. For those that follow me, you know, and for those that know me on a more personal level, you know I've been away. And I've taken a break from my Etsy shop and my YouTube channel, and I put them on hold for a month because I've been able to manifest a long time dream of purchasing and owning a home at the beach. Yay, I'm so excited. So my first reading back is in gratitude and is dedicated to Goddess YEMAYA. So it's going to be the Goddess YEMAYA Womb of Creation, like I said, March 2018 reading. And before I get started, I want to give a shout out. While I was there purchasing my home and getting it together, I was doing a bit of shopping, and I was guided to a shop in Port St. Joe, which is very close to where my home is in Florida. And the shop owner's name is Julia, and she's an artist, and she owns Sea Ink Gallery. Now, I'm sure she does many, many things. She is an artist. She has paintings there, and she is making candles, and it is so very cute, and they smell amazing. This is Sea Ink candle, and inside, as you can see, I've been burning it. I don't want to hold it because it's still got the, you know, it's still liquid. It says in here, it's so cute. Home is where the heart is, and it is just adorable. And so I felt really connected to the energy in her store and her creations, and so I really wanted to give a shout out to her creations when I came back. But if you're not able to visit her store in person, if you're not going to be in that area and be able to stop by and see her, she has an Etsy shop, and I will put a link to that below. And she has the candles in her Etsy shop. She has a painting or two that she's done in her Etsy shop. I think some jewelry. She has many different like little items in her shop. So her in-person shop and her Etsy shop are both very nice. So I will put a link to that below. So I wanted to stop and give that shout out to her, and I'm gonna get started. So I'm being guided to use this deck, and it is what needs surrendered. So we're gonna ask what message comes out here for our month of March from Goddess YEMAYA in this moment, and see what we may need to surrender, or what message comes up. And I feel it's this one. Oh gosh, that's a big one. That covers the gamut, right? Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. And I also feel too, like, not just your thoughts, but like people's comments. Like I feel like some of those that are guided, you may be getting, people making comments that are not, you can't be positive all the time, but there may be a particular person that's more negative in your life. There may be, something that comes up in March where somebody just, wants to maybe bring you down on purpose. I don't know. I always like to think that it's not on purpose, but I just kind of get a feeling that for some specifically, you just want to brush it off and say thanks for sharing, to that person if they say something. And for those that are not encountering a person that is kind of in a negative mind frame in March, and it's just your own thoughts, doing that, you want to also just say thanks for sharing your thoughts, and then just move on. Okay, so very interesting opening message for our March. And I'm going to pull a couple from the deck that I created, and this is Rainbow Rain. I will put a link to it below as well. So I'm going to have a link to my shop because it's now open again for a while. I don't know. I'll probably be opening and closing it off and on as I catch up with readings and stay caught up. So I'm able to stay caught up. And I'm going to be putting a link to Julia's Etsy shop. Her is called Sea Ink Gallery, I believe. And I'm going to put a link to that in my below. And I'm going to put a link to the deck below. So yeah, let's see what comes up. I'm feeling like a couple here for March. There's one. There's two. We have autumn. So autumn, it can be a time frame, and it can also mean releasing, letting something go. And we have fearless. So being a bit fearless, letting this negative thinking go, and being fearless in the energies. You may need to take a chance on something in the month of March and just kind of let, your fears go. And the negative thought pattern, can bring up a lot of fears too and keep you feeling stuck. So letting that go, releasing it, dropping that energy is going to be important in the month of March. So I'm going to do the reading with my John Darcy deck, which was one of the few decks that I took along. I didn't take a lot of decks. I didn't do any readings while I was there. So that I always just have a few, decks with me, and this was one. So it has that renewed, fresh ocean energy. And this one came over, and it is Ace of Wands. So this is Ace of Swords. So there's new thought patterns, creating new thoughts. This is a new energy that comes up. So it's a new way of thinking, perhaps, especially when we sing let go of negative thinking, or those that are thinking negatively. You might just need to kind of, it's not like you have to cut people out of your lives harshly, but just, you can put up a loving boundary with people that are not as positive as you'd like to be right now, and just say, hey, thanks for sharing that thought or your opinion or whatever it is, and go on your merry way. It's like you don't have to indulge in their drama or their negativity. So energy surrounding your month, this is going to overrule your month, and it is Page of Cups. So this is sensitive energy too. For me, this card, when it comes up, a lot of times it's all about, so it's new and fresh emotion, but it usually always indicates sensitive emotions, which means be careful, because people are sensitive, there's sensitivity around. Touchy, they're kind of touchy. So there's going to be some touchy energy around in March. So just be wary of that. Kind of just watch out for that, And I think everyone knows what I'm talking about, that there's just some touchy emotional energy, and those that you interact with, maybe a specific person, can just be, and usually the first person that pops into your mind, the first situation, can be that. It can be that something makes you touchy or emotional. And it's sometimes emotion that comes out that didn't mean to. Like somebody may say something that they didn't really mean to say, for good or bad. Sometimes little I love yous pop out that you weren't expecting, or something that is, not positive emotionally kind of pops out. They say something harsh and it just kind of slips out. It's just like a little blip, so that can go either way. Something she'd like to see you create more of or spend more energy on this month. And it is a Five of Swords, which is interesting because Five of Swords is mental conflict. So for me, when I see it in this placement, it means changing your mind. Changing, it could be changing away, like letting go of negative thoughts, negative thinking, changing the way you're thinking about something that's usually not that positive or is mentally challenging, looking for a solution, trying to find a solution, trying to bring a change about. So it's like really looking at those energies. She wants you to really apply to your thought patterns. Energy surrounding your love life for the month, and it is Ace of Cups, which is really good energy. It's cleansing, and it is emotional. So this emotional energy that came up could be attached to your love life. So yeah, this is definitely talking about clearing the energies emotionally, new emotional starts, fresh starts within love. So, emotions are kind of flowing here, but the peace dove is coming in. So it's going to clear out and bring in peace. So a situation may come up in your love life that gives you the opportunity to clear the emotional energy within it. And these three combined is kind of giving me that feeling. You're going to be able to clear out and bring a change to anything that's been challenging. And, bring in a new fresh energy for love. energy surrounding finances, and it is 5 of Wands. Wow, there's a lot of changes going on. Change of energy. This can mean competition, but it can also mean people clamoring to get a hold of you, or all kind of orders coming in, and you're hardly able to keep up. It's because this can be a challenging energy in the meaning of the tarot, but for me, especially in this card with all the beautiful color and the sun in the background, it's just mixed up energy. But for me, it's very busy. It's just very busy. Like if things have been stagnant in your finances or your career and your job, if it's been calm and quiet, just the energy just comes in and stirs up, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't keep up. Everybody wants this, everybody wants that, and everybody's kind of clamoring for something, or spirit is clamoring and changing the energy to bring you more finances, making you busier. So bottom line is you're going to be busier, but you're also going to be making more money. Something she wants to help you cleanse this month. 10 of Pentacles. So this is property. This is finances, She wants to help you cleanse your finances, and it feels like a big change is coming in. So, but anything that has to do with property, real estate, so any mortgages, that type of thing, any home ownership, any moving, or, if you're renting, any rental agreements, anything that's sticky in those areas, anything that's been problematic, she wants to help bring a change to that. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, or if you're looking to rent or renovate, she wants to help you cleanse any problems that has kept the energy from happening, or from keeping it stuck. She wants to help cleanse that. New moon message, new energy, something surprisingly wonderful coming by March 17th. 2 of Swords, which is interesting. And it's like the middle of, that's not the full moon up there, but I kind of feel like the center of the 2 full moons that we have. I'm going to pull one from here, because this is kind of like a stuck, indecisive. Okay, a sense of being indecisive, but this is something surprisingly wonderful. So we're going to see what comes up here. We are being presented with options. So it's going to be a good thing. You're not going to be able to decide on something, but it's going to be good. Okay. You're not going to be able to make a decision. You're not going to make a choice because it's so good. There's going to be so many good things to choose from is what I'm getting. You're not going to be able to decide. It's like, being all of a sudden being able to have 3 of your favorite desserts. And it's like, oh my gosh, which one? Oh, okay, I'm not going to decide. I'm going to eat all darn 3 of those desserts. And I'm going to love them. So it's like, you're going to have, an ability to have, you have more than you expected is the feeling that's coming from this, and being able to have it all as well. So I feel it could be in a few areas, or it could be something specific for some, but that is the feeling that is coming from that. You're not going to need to make a choice. You're not going to need to decide. You're going to be able to have X, Y, and Z, if that makes sense. Full moon message, something that will come to completion. And I always like to say for good by March 31st. And it is Temperance, which is beautiful because it's healing. This is balance. This is calm energy, very zen. So I felt there's a lot going on, here in the beginning of the reading, in the beginning of the month, and throughout the month. So by the end of the month, that energy is going to calm down. Something's going to get cleared out. You're going to have, more finances, more energies. Love seems to clear up. Finances seem to clear up a bit. And things come back into, you have this, it feels like this crescendo of energy where you have a fulfillment here is what it kind of feels like to me. That you may even, I'm hearing not expecting. You may not even be expecting this because you can't see it. Kind of closed off, maybe busy with other things in between something. And you're going to have a fulfillment here in like around March 17th. And then there's going to be a calm quiet that comes over for you, and just things come into center for you by March 31st, which is, it's not a massive excitement, but it feels like things kind of unwind in a very nice way that have been a little bit mixed up or stagnant or not moving in love and finances for some, and it's going to come full circle and into good completion. So I hope everyone has enjoyed this reading. Check out the links below. Check out Julia's shop. It is amazing and awesome. And I will talk to you soon. I hope to be posting a love reading soon. Angel blessings.